Toby. This is Lockie, and today we're going to show you what we believe to be the ultimate knee exercises. And without further ado, we'll make a start. So what Lockie's going to do for us is he's just going to start off with the most basic version of this knee exercise, which is standing on one leg. That's pretty easy for Lockie, but we'll make things harder for him as we go along. So as with all the exercises that we show you, they're really simple movements, but we like to give a lot of specific detail, which is what brings the benefit. And the benefit that Lockie's gleaning from this exercise comes from holding his opposite hip up, because that activates his glutes on this side, and it's the glute muscles here that provide a huge amount of the support that his knee needs when he's running. Now, the other thing that Lockie's doing we'll go to the other side. The other thing that Lockie's doing when he's just standing like this, as simple as it looks, is he's making sure that his knee doesn't wobble, and he's making sure that his weight doesn't collapse onto his big toe. Now, when he's doing that, what he's doing is he's sending a stabilizing message to the muscles that stabilize his knee. Now, the next version of this exercise that Lockie's going to show us, we'll go to the other leg, is virtually identical, but he's going to do a little micro squat. And as he does that, he's activating all the same muscle groups as he was before by holding the opposite hip up. Like I said, that keeps the glutes active, and by stopping the weight from collapsing onto his big toe, which keeps a stable message going to the stabilizing muscles around his knee. Virtually everybody who's had knee problems will have a little bit of wasting in the muscle just on the side of the knee there, and when we do this exercise, we're targeting those muscles and increasing their strength. So the next version that we're going to do makes things a little bit harder for Lockie, and it's going back to the first form that we did, which was just standing, but he's going to do it on the wobble pad. And what you're going to see is that even a super athlete like Lachlan here still wobbles around and moves a little bit, and it'd be very easy to be on the sidelines and say, oh, he's wobbling, but the reality is, if you want to try this yourself, you'll see how hard it is. So that little bit of movement there is Lockie activating his glutes, activating his knee muscles, and they're having to work much harder because it's a labile surface underneath his foot. And for the last version, so we've got four versions. We were just standing, then we did just squats, then we did just standing on the pad. Now this last version is Lockie on the pad but trying to do some little squats for us, which he's doing an extremely good job of. But you see how hard it is for him now to not let his foot and his ankle collapse. And that's what this looks like for an athlete. So the rest of us will tend to struggle a lot with this, but we'll also tend to get a huge amount of benefit. These are the type of exercises that you could do, I don't know, maybe once a day for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you're willing to be persistent with it, it'll make a huge difference to your needs over time. But you do need to be really careful of not having falls and not making yourself sore. If you do exercises like this and you become sore, it means you need to back off and get some treatment.